Hey everyone, it's Anthony. I thought I'd make a video and discuss stuff that's been kind of going on in my life and just how I've been feeling lately. Um, and probably to a lot of people, or to some watching this to a large extent, people might see that I'm probably just kind of looking quite out of it, so. And I am a little bit. I think things have been going pretty rough. I'm not sure how much video I have to do on this particular video because I am recording on my iPod instead of my iPad. So, and just so you guys know, I'm getting a Nikon camera coming in. My grandma is sending me this gift, and it's probably going to come here pretty soon. So, I woke up with a very vivid nightmare. This morning I had a couple of them. About people dictating where I should be, where I should live. I'm like, fuck that. Let me live my life. And my anxiety and my depression have been getting pretty bad. But it's something that I don't like opening to, and I have opened it to a lot of people. And it's that thing, it's just like, you're on your own, you're in your bedroom most of the time, and what else can you do? And this cloud comes over you when it wants to, and it's like weird feelings where it's just, it's larger than life feelings, just like big empty holes, so. And I've been living a pretty lonely and miserable life, and I can't help it. I seriously can't help living like that, because my parents placed me in a situation where I'm at now. It's like that song U2, you got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. So. And this is the first month of this year, so what's gonna happen. It's hard to know. It's really hard to know. I've been really wanting to move lately too. Elsewhere, I've been in a town that I've been in for 20 years, and I can't fucking stand it no more. So, I know some people don't like the usage of swearing, but I find it to be a good use of vocabulary because it sort of sticks in with the emphasis of what you're putting out there, and it sticks in a little bit stronger. I'm not on anything, I'm not taking anything. I'm just overly overwhelmed by everything. And if I say I want to move, people have their own dilemmas and opinions about where I should be and how I should live my life. So it gets me, and I just don't understand that. And in this particular town, there's not a heck of a lot of people here. I'm not sure what the amount is, but it's small compared to other cities. And once you've been here 20 years, like 2 decades, I'm going to be 21 in the middle of July of 2016, so it's time to move. It's really time to move on. This is the year. How bad people will take it. I mean, I don't understand how bad I come across from just wanting to move and start a new life and, you know, somewhere else, you know. Like, why should their things matter? Like, you can't change anybody, you can't change their sexuality, you can't make do with them or anything like that. You could try cleansing their wounds and spirit. You could try getting the religious fanatics saying that you should live like this for a week and then getting hand to hand with them like that too. It's just like who gives you the right telling me that when I have my own weight and problems. And I resent this town so much. I'm just like, well, why hasn't anybody bought me like a plane ticket somewhere or a ferry ticket somewhere, you know, there too. So it's just like, wow. And I do think that moving somewhere will make better opportunities. It's probably not going to solve most of my problems, but I want to be a no-namer, and I think that's going to be great. Just have a no-name to my label once again. And somebody told me on 7 Cups of Tea that with me making videos, I should talk about my own distress in life, and maybe it'll help somebody for the better that's watching, like somebody like you. I mean, you never know. And I can't help thinking too much because that's what my brain does without me even wanting to think or saying. Like, I can't, and all these things go in my brain. I don't know how it is for some people like you. It's pretty hard for me. And this is just water, by the way. I get so dehydrated. Maybe it's lack of exercise or something like that. I drink lots of water, drink lots of fluid, and I still can't breathe that well. I just want a better community of musical people to indulge with, and friends and stuff like that. People that I've never known. I want to travel. And clearly there's no musical revenue here in the Comox Valley where I reside, so yeah, it's pretty tough. I'm doing the last set at the very end of January with a friend of mine, and we're doing about 5 or 6 songs. And to close that up, I think it'll be pretty good because the last time I ever want to play live in this town. So I think that'll be pretty good. It's actually held at a church. So I'm not Christian, I'm not anything, so I don't even label myself atheist. So I mean, it's just nice that people could, give me that opportunity to play when I've been struggling so much with that. To get my name out there, I have my banner there. I've actually put some more work into it with my Sharpies and stuff like that. I drew it myself there, so. But the reason why I wanted my last time, because I don't want to be in this town anymore. I'm really gonna try getting to know people, or something like that, friends of friends, or do something. I can't stay here for long, and nobody's gonna help me. Somebody's gotta help me. I don't know why I'm telling the world this. If there's somebody out there that could truly understand and not nitpick at all my stuff and criticize me for certain things, just because I like things a certain way, or I have my own desires. So, you know, not everybody's normal. There's no such thing as normal. So, I mean, tell me what normal is. Like, tell me what's normal to you. I mean, you have something different than normal to with everybody. So, there's just so much anxiety inside my head. I don't know. There's a song I wrote. You probably see it in another video of mine. It's called Awkward Silence. Go watch it. You can actually go on my SoundCloud as well too, and listen to it as well. But Anthony J. Mitchell. Just search that up on SoundCloud. And there's a line that I wrote. Well, I had to turn off my iPod and iPad and cell phone, everything, locked myself in my room and just wrote Awkward Silence. It took me 4 years to write. But the lyrics came just over me. But I was getting headaches and headaches and headaches, so I just kept writing. And I really love that song. I love all my songs, but that one in particular, that was just sort of like a more emotional driven one. It was just like, why am I here? And you know, the chorus would go, in the awkward silence my pain begins to show, with the constant of your absence my fear begins to grow. So I'd say that. Actually, I did the chorus over and over, and I've had that with me for years, and then I built upon that and made Awkward Silence. But there's a part where I say I can't even look at myself in the mirror. It's sort of like a, I don't know, personality thing or whatever like that. Thinking you're not, you know, the greatest person, or seeing another lead singer higher than you are in their success and envying that and wishing you could be there and helping everybody, making music and doing stuff. And you know, I hate getting up and not doing anything and having no one to see and nowhere to go. I'm doing a song for two special people, and I might even get emotional when I'm doing those songs. Like I don't even know, but they're Landslide and Say Something I'm Giving Up on You. You've probably heard of them. If you haven't heard of them before, then go check them out. By Fleetwood Mac and Landslides by Fleetwood Mac, and then Say Something I'm Giving Up on You is by This Great Big World. And I was kind of working them out, just rehearsing them fairly early with my friend Grant, and seeing because I wrote out the song list or whatever like that and sent it to him, and he liked it. So something we're gonna work on and perfect, because I want this last one to be my best and not be so nervous. But Say Something I'm Giving Up on You and Landslide are for two people that I've lost. I've lost probably you know, a couple more, maybe even a little bit more than that. But I've been on a really bumpy road, and those people are my great grandmother that I was really close to. I was probably even closer to her than some of my grandparents, you know. So, and though it'd be different because nobody really knew her that well other than me. I mean, she was 80 and she died at that age, so it's a lot older than, you know, having a 16-year-old pass away with a freak accident. And yeah, I'm doing Say Something, Giving Up on You for my friend Kieran, and I'm doing Landslide for my great grandmother. And we'll see how it goes. Every time I listen to that song or play that song, I'm reminded of him, and I play it pretty much all the time when I play guitar. I should not play it or even listen to it because it brings back emotional things, you know. When you say the last line or hear that last line, the impact is just crazy to a large degree. It's just two words. It's just say something. And as far as I know, that one is about death. It could be with anything, because I've written songs that are meant for anybody in general, because that's why I wrote them. I wrote Fall from Grace like that, and Lose You like that, and Awkward Silence. So, but with me, Say Something, it's like, you know, could say something because I'm giving up on you, and you're gone. And I think it's a little bit more than relationship-wise, you know. So, and it's actually been a little over 2 years now since Kieran passed away, and that just changed me. Not just changed me, but I left my band, and I came out with songs and wrote them, posted them on my SoundCloud through my iPad, and that's how I recorded them. That's how I record them today. It's through that. Like I'm so isolated in my bedroom because that's where I feel comfortable. It's so hard to actually cry when I have lack of experience some of the times. It's not like I don't go outside, I go out sometimes, but there's just something in me. Like I don't particularly do well in the change of 1 year leaping into the next. So, I mean, let me know if you have something like that, something we could relate to. Yeah, I don't know. And that's all I have really to say. What's been going on, how I've been feeling. Times get tough. The movement should be pretty good, I hope. It's easy for a lot of people. People move and move all the time, and I don't know why it has to be a big issue for me. But by the summer, I don't want to be here anymore. In town. I don't want to be here anymore. this was really worthwhile. Maybe it was an interesting thing of listening to somebody else, like me rambling on, and somebody watching this like, oh, you shouldn't be saying that, you shouldn't be posting that to the world to see. There's people that vlog, so there's people that's their only escape, and I do these videos for my own therapy and for other people. I mean, I make variations of different things. I'm into different things, and so what? And I'm pretty rebellious too. But I'm also in a lot of pain. Not just emotionally, mentally. In this big, large gap where I feel like I'm controlled. But I'm in a lot of physical pain, back pain. And it could be from not doing enough walking around and having bed sores. I mean, stress can do that a lot, too, so. And I wanted to make this long enough. I didn't want to make it too long with this video, just long enough to say what I need to say until I run out of video. Thanks for watching. I'm getting some subscribers here and there. I know there's been a lot of trolls out there too, and I just say hell with them. I have my own anxiety, and who are you to do this? This world is so small, and there's bigger issues, like in North Korea and ISIS right now with refugees and stuff like that. So why should people, target me for just having my own personal taste and liking different things and making videos? I'm trying to tell somebody who's watching this everything there is to know that I know, so that I could get this off my chest. But I'm almost getting used to being alone and living like this because I've been positioned like this for so long. That's got to change. Because things only get worse as time goes on. I made no resolutions this year when it changed into 2016. I was sort of like, eh. And even my dad's friend was going oh, you're not doing anything on New Year's? Oh, come on, you do something on New Year's. So, no, I don't go to bars. I don't drink. I haven't smoked weed since last March, so I've been pretty good. I don't take prescription pills. I don't do none of that. I just do a lot of lounging around, playing my guitar a little bit, and thinking, just dreaming. Maybe there's somebody else out there I could dream with. If there's somebody out there that could actually relate to something like this. I'd want this video to have kind comments and something that's doable. But you're always going to get negative no matter what. I'm sure there's going to be something one day. Just but I'm believing and thinking now that my time's spent on here now. I just feel so overheated. Ugh. dry mouth. I'm a mouth breather there too. It's hard to breathe down through my nose. If you have back pain, get yourself checked out. I gotta go back to my chiropractor pretty soon by next week, at the least. So exhausted with my stress and anxiety. But yeah, rock on. And thanks for actually taking the time to actually listen to this. Of hearing what's been going on in my life and my experiences, and hopefully there's somebody out there that can actually relate to this and can benefit from it. And hopefully I'm not alone. I hope you're not alone. Because you'll go through all the times of grief and sadness. You know, I've lost somebody special to me. And it's been over 2 years since that's happened. And you never stop thinking about it. You just learn to build around it, but it never escapes, it never empties your mind. Because I wish I could be able to look in my mirror and actually not degrade myself, because other people have done that. I don't want to punish myself. That's why I'm making this video, so I can actually try and let this stuff out. So thank you for listening to all of that. Give me a like. And yeah. Comment below. Tell me your experiences. Okay. Bye. See ya.